Good evening, everyone. See who jumps on. We don't know. Actually, just going over some emails and some other things and catching up on some things. And like I said, lining up my day for tomorrow and the rest of this week. For those that do not know, yes, I am a licensed real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty, Greater Nassau, out of Long Island. I have a team called the Boone Team. Excuse me. That's out of that office. Also an elected official. On top of that, it's also a volunteer firefighter as well. And I have my other real estate business that I'm actually getting things together to get that going as well. So it's imperative that on top of being what I do, it is what it is as an elected official in my real estate, that I work and get my schedule together so I know what it is that I'm doing or where I need to be. A lot of people, and I'll say this regardless of what you do, it doesn't have to be real estate related or whatever business. Like I said, I'm also going to be. I've done a lot of stuff in the music industry years ago, and I actually am getting back into DJing as well, but you know, not like I used to. But I will do parties here and there. Imagine that, me being an elected official DJing a party for somebody. But yeah, why not? But like I said, I'm also going to be working on getting, doing that and getting that back together with everything that I need to do. Hello. Well, with everything that I need to have, I'll say that much. Still have my records, my old turns, well, my old 1200s. Okay. I still have my old Technique 1200s. I have not gotten rid of them rather. Still have them. And hello everybody. Hope all is well. Y'all got jokes today. Y'all have some jokes. But anyway, hope you guys are well. Like I said, I'm just checking through some of my emails and things that I need to get together for tomorrow, and regarding what I have to do, especially on my real estate end. So again, hope you guys are well. I know my day wasn't that crazy, but it was very busy. I hope you and your families are well. All right, Villa. So why don't we start out with this? Let me know where you guys are checking in from. I'm from Long Island, New York. Where you guys watching me from? Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Manchester, UK. Okay, great. Hello there, Manchester, UK. Hope all is well with you. Okay. It's what was it? KY. Where is that? Let me know where you're watching me from, guys, so I could definitely shout you out. Kentucky. Hello there. Hello there. All right, Kentucky. Let's see who else is out there. Let me know where you're chiming in from, guys. Let me know where you're chiming in from, everybody. Again, I'm from Long Island, New York, on the East Coast. Let me know where you chiming in from, and please let's do me a Germany, Germany. Oh, all right, Germany. Hello there, Germany. How are you? And please do me a favor, and let's keep it friendly. No disrespecting anybody. And when it comes down to it, there's a lot of things that I don't allow on my channel, as far as any derogatory anything. Jimmy Jones selling some properties with you. Okay. Well, I don't know who Jimmy Jones is. Not unless Constitution Andy, you're Jimmy Jones. I don't know. But I'll work with anybody or co-broke with anybody that's doing real estate. So it doesn't matter where that person may be located. You know, I have clients that I refer out to other agents in other states that are relocating and things of that nature. So I don't have a problem co-broking with anybody. All right, was that Poop Boy Trump 2024? You're entitled to your opinion there. But I'm not going to say that I'm a Trump fan, but listen, you're entitled to your opinion. But again, let me know where everybody's chiming in from as I'm going through some of my emails here. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Now, the last thing I had put up on here prior was I had asked people, would they rather rent or own? And the majority of the people had said own. Cat Boone 2028 is what I say. I want a president that knows how to dress well. Thank you. Well, actually, just so that people out there that there's a lot of people I'll say that don't know. I am actually running. I'm an elected official where I am now, but I am also currently running for mayor where I live in 2025 in Long Island. So I will be running for mayor. Me and my team have already started uh, with with our campaign launch, going out door to door and actually speaking to residents in our community, and even outside of the community, because there's a lot of people like that say live or not live, but go to other churches outside of the incorporated village of Hempstead, excuse me, where I reside, and they go to these other churches. So I also go and will be going back to some of those other churches to let people know what it is that I'm going to be doing in the platform that me and my team are actually running on. So yes. But again, it's a pleasure to be on here with you guys. And again, thank you, Constitution Andy. Greatly appreciate you. But let me know. Tell me about your day, guys. Let me know, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how your day was going. Like I said, I had to go and pay respects earlier to an ex-Village of Hempstead resident that used to live in the incorporated Village of Hempstead where I live, but has since then moved to Rockville Center. She's always been, I'll say for the most part, when it came down to things within the Village of Hempstead, even though she had moved away some time ago, she was still very vocal about things that went on in the community. Congrats, former New York resident here. So thank you, greatly appreciate it. I don't know if you have or any relatives in Long Island, Constitution Andy, because like I said, I'm running for mayor of the incorporated village of Hempstead in 2025. So if you know anybody that lives in the incorporated village of Hempstead, I'd appreciate it if you just spread that word for me. I don't have my other. Hold on. I actually have my other, forgot which, I have this for my phone, but I have my phone, my iPhone in another holder that's actually holding it up, but that one is more fixed and it doesn't move, whereas this one is a fixed unit. And it actually, wherever the phone goes or wherever the phone moves or wherever I would move, this would actually tremble would actually move with it. But excuse me, I don't have this one, so I'm using my old one, which doesn't move at all, which I should have used this one instead. But it's like I said, it's all good. But I really don't believe I can get it to work with YouTube or the YouTube channel, whereas this one I would have to record. I don't believe I can go live. I'd have to figure that out, how I could get this DJI Tremble to go live and actually follow me as I'm moving around on my sofa at home and talking to you guys. So I will be figuring that out soon. So my wife has folks out somewhere. All right, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. And like I said, for those again that do not know, I live in the incorporated village of Hempstead, which is in Long Island. And in 2025, I'll be running for, well, I am running for mayor. The election happens March 18th of 2025. Your head is hella shiny, like you, no. I just use, you know what? I'll even show you what, hold on a second. I wasn't planning on doing this, but anyway, because I'm not going to get, well, it's all good. But I had bought this, it's called King Body Butter and Rain Body Butter. It's actually body butter for men, and it's called Crown Skin. So I actually saw this, believe it or not, on social media, on Facebook. And you see it was always popping up. So I said, let me try it. But the first thing that got me when I use this is it smells just like a cologne. They all smell differently, but the scents are very good. And okay, hold on there, Isaac, 1 second. Again, I've been using this Crown Body Butter, and the smells are amazing, and the scents stay with you. Like I said, they last longer than a cologne. So I purchased these two just to see if they would actually work. And if you want to put your money into something, and again, I'm not getting paid for this, but the Crown Skin Body Butter is definitely worth the money. As you can see, I do use it. So, and like I said, this is for guys. This is not for women. But this right here, it has something called pheromones or whatever you want to call them, and it's supposed to attract the opposite sex. That's not why I purchased this. Just to let you know. But anyway, it smells amazing, and on your skin, it just lasts a long time. And when going past people, that even today they're like, "What are you wearing? What's that cologne?" And I just laughed. But anyway, but that's that. But hold on, let me see here. Your suit. Now this suit jacket, I got this from. Hold on. Let me think. Caraco Suits. This suit jacket I got from Caraco. And this is actually, I don't know if you can see it. I'll stand up. It's from Caracal Suits, but it's made by Fubu. And for those that don't know what Fubu means, is for us by us. And back in the days, Fubu did a lot of hats, jerseys, t-shirts, jeans, um, and they did a lot of stuff with Damon John and his friends own Fubu. They still own Fubu, but one of his friends, one of his other partners, had ventured out into, believe it or not, sports jackets. And I used to think, I was like, no way. So I went to Caracal Suits actually looking for these sports jackets, and I have several different sports jackets by Fubu, and they look amazing and fit very well, as very very good as well. Hold on, let me just go back so I could read some of the. But thank you very much, Calvin. And Isaac, my apologies. I said we'd be emailing you back last week. However, I decided not to pursue a 9 to 5 career. Instead, I'm pursuing a course that will allow me to work freelance for myself. But yeah, G Stylo, yeah, those are very good, and you can look them up yourself. It's called Crown. Hold on, Crown Skin Body Butter, and they have King Body Butter and Rain Body Butter, and they smell amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get paid to push their products, but I'm telling you, it lasts on your skin a long time, and the scent stays with you. I mean, the scents, both of these smell good. Sometimes I'm like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I'll pick one, I'll put it on, and I'm like, yo, but they both smell amazing. Both smell amazing. Hold on a minute. Now, regarding the real estate, Isaac, you being a real estate agent is basically you working for yourself. You're not freelancing. In a sense, yeah. In a sense, no. But as a real estate agent, you set your own hours of when you will work and when you won't work. I'll take it for myself. When I first started in the real estate realm, I was working a full-time job. I was actually working full-time for the village of Hempstead. But I will tell you this, my clients never knew that I had a full-time job, because the way, I conducted my business, they thought I was a full-time agent. Now hear me, you could still maneuver and handle business. I'm not trying to change your mind. You can still maneuver and do business the way you want to a degree. You still have to do certain things within the parameter of your license and the scope of your license, or what your real estate license will allow. There are certain things that even as a realtor you cannot do, and we are held to that standard. All right. So, but when it comes down to that, the money that you can make as a realtor is phenomenal, but that's also based on you. You have to go out here and market yourself. A lot of real estate agents think it's about the company they're with, or sometimes it can be about the company they're with, because like, say like if, and again, not to be out there promoting anybody, let's say if I was with Sirhan, all right? And, Sirhan is $1 million listing agent, all this other stuff. If I was real estate underneath him, and because I'm with Sirhan, it'll probably be like, okay, especially when people see your business cards, they'll probably tend to more gravitate towards you because you are connected to Sirhan. Like, I'm with Keller Williams Realty Greater Nassau, and I'll say for the most part, Keller Williams Keller Williams is basically everywhere, all 50 states and 30 countries. Now, do I harp on the fact that, I'm with Keller Williams? No. I market more so myself. I do put it out there that, yeah, me and my team are with Keller Williams Realty Greater Nassau, absolutely. But I'll say the Boom team at KW Greater Nassau, to let people know that, I'm with, Keller Williams. But outside of that, you can conduct however you choose to do the time and everything else, that's totally up to you. Hold on. Kevin, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I was working, doing my job. It said there was a. Oh, but thank you. In reference to Mayor, thank you. Well, really, the suit really isn't loose. I just have it. Yeah, I don't have it buttoned up now. I have lost some weight. To be honest, prior to, I don't even see. Let me see if I could show you. Now that picture behind me, I was a lot. Hold on. I was a lot heavier than I am now. I had gastric bypass surgery, and I'll tell you the reason that I had gastric bypass surgery. I was on 4 different medications, and my cholesterol was totally out of whack. But I will say, ever since I had the gastric bypass surgery, I didn't even have to get the surgery for the loose skin. I didn't have all that because prior to me having the surgery, I always worked out as much as I possibly could. But the surgery has helped me out with my blood pressure and my cholesterol. So I am on no more blood pressure. I am on no more blood pressure medication, and I haven't been on my cholesterol medication as per my doctor. So I didn't take myself off. I was taken off by my physician. All right. I would love to branch into real estate. I've been in finance for too long. Well, finance and real estate go hand in hand. It really depends on where you're at in finance. Do you work with a bank, a mortgage company? What is it that you do in the financial arena? And Miss, see, Ella Pack, I don't know what you're getting at, but it's all good. Oh, you want to pursue a career in media? Okay. Well, even real estate and media go hand in hand because when it comes down to it, there's a lot of real estate agents that need that media help, and they'll pay top dollar for it. They'll pay. They'll. I definitely pay for a lot of things to be done well in media as well. Hello from France. Hello France. Hello. How are you? So I would definitely media and real estate still go hand in hand because like I'm talking to you on here, which could still be considered media into a sense. And even my reels or my other things that I put on the channel that are already pre videoed or pre taped or whatever you want to call it. There are companies out there that will help with this or help me with this. Relationship management banking, yeah. Get away from the desk. Um, okay. Um, like I said, you could. Well, I'll tell you what. Being a loan officer uh, or a mortgage advisor, you still have to get out there. Even with depending on no, it doesn't even depend on what company you're with. You still have to get out there and let people know that that you exist. So you have to go out and connect with those real estate agents, with the other brokers and things of that nature. And you have to come to them and let them know what type of programs you have that, let's say, this bank doesn't have, and what type of credit scores that you deal with to help out or best service their clients, like first-time home buyers, new builds, things of that nature. Um, every every company or every mortgage company, a loan officer, or bank has a different program that's out there that can facilitate a person. Like Sony May helps a lot of people that let's say live in low income or purchasing in low income, or they say low income areas. So I don't know if that's helped you. So it really depends on what area of banking that you're looking to get into. Um, and that technically, whatever you do, that's going to be totally up to you and how you go about it, or whatever you decide to branch out into. But I will say this, no matter what area that is, you're still going to have to go out there and let people know what it is that you do. Networking is truly, and I've said it before, networking is truly key. But then you're going to have to also go out there and go out to the different real estate offices. And again, sit there when they have their monthly meetings, weekly meetings, or however, go and talk to them and let them know what it is that you do and how your products are better and differ uh, than anybody else that's out there. Or you could say, I close in 30 to 45 days, no matter what. I deal with residential, condo, co-op, commercial. Um, Co-op and commercial have different parameters, as you know, and some people don't know. And I will be doing another YouTube on this on my YouTube channel, the podcast, and a lot of other things I have coming up, where I will be sitting down and talking to people in their prospective areas of finance when it comes down to condo, co-op, and what have you. So I will be doing that soon. All right. You thought what was Fannie Mae? Video Power 247. I don't understand what you're doing or what you're saying. But anyway, I will say please stay tuned for all the other things that I have coming up, which will be taking place the latter part of September. And at that point, I will be doing the podcast either in my podcast room at Keller Williams Realty, where my office is located, or the podcast at the why can't I think, at the loan, where one of the loan offices that I'm dealing with, Contour Mortgage. Yes, Contour Mortgage. Jason Marcus is you letting me use his podcast room, which is amazing, to do some things over there as well. You look like a wealthy man. Can you send me $100? I really don't know you to do that. You should run for president. Never know what the future holds, but right now I'm just running for mayor in 2025. So I don't know. Thank you for the. You're welcome, Constitution Andy. Anytime I can give you any help, please feel free. You can hit me on my email, and that's Kevin, KEVIN, Boone, BOONE, at KW.com. And that's my real estate email. So if you have anything that you would like to discuss regarding real estate, I'm more than happy to help you and point you in that direction. I may be able to connect you with somebody that can help you in that arena. I was gonna run for office, but I'm too fat to run. Never put yourself down. Only reason why I said what I said, because there's a lot of fraud on here, and when you do stuff or try to connect, or I've seen people that have done so and sent money via what do you call it, through some of these, whether it be Cash App or PayPal or Zelle, and they've turned around and sent somebody some money and then turned around and their whole accounts got wiped out. So when it comes down to that, that's why I'm saying, and again, nothing against anybody. I've helped out plenty of people. But when it comes down to that, I just don't do it in that manner, especially when it comes down to people that I honestly don't know. So again, please don't take offense to what I said. Maybe I said it the wrong way. If I did, I apologize. But I just don't do things in that manner as not to set myself up to take a loss. So again, if there's anything that I can do to help anybody on here, please, by all means, my real estate email is Kevin, Kevin, Boone, Boone, at KW.com. And that's my real estate information. If you're looking to get into real estate, want to know a little bit more about real estate, you can connect with me that way. And more than happy to help you in that capacity. But I will say, real estate can be very rewarding, depending on, how could I say it? The money that you make, or that your earnings will be determined through and by how you work. Now, if you're a lazy person, I'm not saying that you are, but if you're a person that's lazy, lackadaisical, lackluster, no work ethic, and you're not willing to get out here and make some things happen, then I would say real estate is not the thing for you. MAGA skater 420, Trump 20. Yeah, you listen again. Have at it. If Trump is your person, more power to you. It's just not mine, and not bashing him. But it's just me. Me personally, I'm not voting for Trump. All right. So you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not mad at you. You're entitled to your opinion. And no, I am not a scammer. Far from it. All right. So again, it has been great to be on here with you guys. I'm about to end this very soon and take care of some more other things that I need to do. And then I'm about to get into some exercise. I actually work out every night. So I have done that without fail. So as soon as I finish doing what I need to do with my real estate, checking my emails and getting things lined up for tomorrow, I will be getting into working out. Yes, I will, because I believe fitness is very important. Thanks, gonna take care. See you later. All right, listen, Isaac, man, listen. Whenever you want to talk, if you want to sit down and discuss some things, hit me up on by email, and I'll arrange for us to speak over the phone, and we can do that. And thank you to Constitution Andy. Greatly appreciate you. You know, I will say this. I'm a Democrat, but I guess what some people have told me is I'm a liberal Democrat. There's a lot of things that I can say that I don't agree with on the Democrat end, and there's some things that I don't agree with on the Republican end. But I'm a registered Democrat. I sit on a board with right now with the mayor and the other trustees that are all Democratic, but it's not like I sit there and agree on everything that comes out of that man's mouth. I just don't. And I feel that the direction that our village is going in could be much better. I'm born and raised here, so I guess, some people say I wear my heart on my sleeve. I absolutely care about my constituents and what goes on here. I'm not looking to let's say, put myself in a position to give myself a raise every year because I can. My thing is to do for the people that live here and work here, and to make sure that they have a seat at the table, and that they're not just going and just, enough of just giving people crumbs underneath the table. Nobody should just want to be accepting of just getting the crumbs underneath the table. We got to do better. Elected officials have to do better. And one of the reasons for me running for mayor of the Incorporated Village of Hempstead in 2025 is to do better, where to put our residents in a position where they can truly benefit, and it's not about the party. It's not about these I'll say developers and investors and people that come here that want to use this place as a big corporate piggy bank. It's about time that the Village of Hempstead residents got their due, and my thing is to make sure that the village residents here are taken care of on every level, safety and everything else. So again, with myself, hold on, and my ticket, hold on. Let me see if I have some of my stuff here. Just 1 second, guys. I thought I did. 1 minute. I do. And again, I wasn't planning on doing this, but see if you can see. This is my ticket. This is People Over Party United. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Spin off of Jay-Z, anyway. And that's this is my team, the ticket. It's myself, sitting trustee, Village Hempstead trustee Clarona Griffith, and Kevin Ramirez. And this is a ticket, and we're looking to do some major things here in the Incorporated Village and change things for the much needed better for our residents. And that means everybody. So, bringing everybody to the table where everybody benefits. Thank you. Thank you. And again, Isaac and and Isaac and Andy, I hope you don't mind me calling you Andy. I definitely look forward to speaking to you guys. And again, if there's anything that I can do to help you in that regard, or plug you into somebody that I may know that may be able to help you in your area where you live, because I do know a lot of people in some other states that have some major influence. I'm definitely willing to plug you into those people and help you out. And it doesn't matter, to me, it doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, it doesn't matter. We all bleed red. So when it comes down to that, we all have to be here to help and uplift everybody. Well, Mark, if that's the way you feel, like I said, that's the way you feel. I'm not going to take that away from you. Like I said, I'm a Democrat. I've been called a liberal Democrat. I'm not going to say that I agree to everything on the Democratic side, nor do I agree to everything that happens on the Republican side. I'm more so for my constituents and making things happen for our constituents. And when you do that, and you take care of the people that either that put you in office, or even if they didn't put you in office, just take care of everybody. You as an elected official have and you took an oath to take care of the people in your locality, in your municipality, wherever it is that you govern. You took that oath to go and do what you need to do for them. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. Well, I'm not in what they call I'm local politics. So when it comes to state and federal, federal is more so everybody, like your presidential elections and things like that. Your local is your mayor, your village board, things of that nature. Then you have your assembly, your state, your legislature, you have Congress, which, deals with Congress, federal, everybody. But again, Mark, that's your opinion there, sir. All right? Your opinion. We can agree to disagree on a lot of things. Again, I'm for what's fair and what's right. You know, I will say there's a lot of things that I'm really concerned about regarding the politics of certain areas. But who am I? I'm a local official here. I just hope those things, and my thing is to make sure that a lot of things don't happen here that are unfortunate in other places that honestly do not make sense. And actually, instead of us moving together forward, it pushes us two steps back. So, in regards to things like that, like say in taking out a lot of books out of schools, that even I read as a kid in elementary, I don't feel that that's fair or just, because certain people are ashamed of the past. Even when it comes down to Black history, and what we went through as African Americans, and as well as anybody else. So to take those books out of the schools, without our kids knowing exactly what transpired in the past. So when you don't know what went on in the past, as they say, you are also doomed to repeat it. So when it comes down to that, well, what is there to hide? These books have been there forever. Why are we now pulling them out of our libraries and schools? To me, like what they're doing in Florida, does not make any sense. Thank you, Andy. Now, on the border issue, I will say that we need to do better on the border, in my opinion. Um, I think we need to lock the border down until we get a handle on things here, and take care of what we already have here. We can't keep on bringing people in, and then we keep bringing them in, and now we have nowhere to place these people, no homes to put them in, no jobs to facilitate. So when it comes down to that, until we take care of home, all right, um, honestly, we need to just lock that border down. I'm not saying indefinitely, but we just need to slow what goes on at that border down to a crawl until we get what we need to get straight here in the United States, because we can't keep on taking on an influx of people and then bringing these influx of people into places like New York, and they're coming in bus droves. And then you have Eric Adams, who's the mayor of the city of New York, who's trying to do his best with his with his board and his government, and they can't really get a grip on it because you have too many. It's like the floodgates being open, and there's too much coming through at one time. So we need to kind of pause that. Let's get what we need to get together here. Let's work on taking care of here and getting things situated here so that we can allow things to come through and or let's say happen, but I would say at that same pace that things are allowed to go on now. We need to do, like I said, we need to just pause this for a minute and let's work on what we need to work on here to better the situation and get people into situations. Like I said, we also have, like Los Angeles. Los Angeles has a big homeless population. We need to get a grip on that. We have the opioid epidemic. We need to get a grip on that. We have a homelessness situation, even where I'm an elected official here in the incorporated village of Hempstead. So there's a lot of things that we need to take care of on a local, state, and federal level. Where, like I said, I'm not saying indefinitely shut down the border and never open it again. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying right now we just need to pause things until we can get things in order to where we can have it where people can come through gradually, not as fast, and then we can take them from one phase to the other. That's only my opinion. Hold on, let me go back so I can see what's being said. Well, when it comes down to you saying the broken woke crap, Mark, I disagree with you. Um, there's nothing wrong with knowing your history. And as far as being African American, I'm proud of my history and my ancestors before me and everything that I know about my family and even what I've learned in school, whether it be elementary, middle, or high. So no, you could call it broken woke crap. I just say it's like everybody should know everybody's heritage. We should know the background of what America truly was at that time. It's not to say, you know, or cause a problem in any capacity, but like I said, if you don't know the past, you know the problems of the past. I'll say that you're doomed to repeat it. Let me see here. I don't have my glasses. I'm a free thinker, so I never let people tell me what to believe. I make my own decisions about what I think, feel, don't support something, then it is what it is. Okay. The big separation nowadays is only getting worse. And I'll agree with you on that, Mark. But like I said, with that, we need to get together and like I wanted to do in my own hometown, a multicultural day where I live, and that'll give. I wanted to do it where it was a whole 1 day event where where there was different cultures, foods, background, music, poetry, the whole thing. And that's one thing that I still, once elected, I'm going to do. And when you do that, you're actually bringing people together and giving people a chance to learn one another's culture without passing judgment or looking to pass judgment on anything. You can't pass judgment on something you have no idea about. So until you learn or get to know what somebody's culture is or what it's about, well, you really can't speak on it. We all want the same things. We all want safe places to live. We also, everybody wants a job. People want to work. They want good schooling for their kids. Everybody wants the same thing, but it's how we go about getting to that point. That's what it is. Here watching you from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Hope all is well with you. Your kids are homeschooling, they're safe. Okay, that's your choice to do so. Thank you. I respect everything you're saying, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll say this. There's a lot of politicians out here. Again, I'm a Democrat, but my thing is to be fair across the board to everyone. Again, I don't play the party politics of if you're Republican, I'm not going to help you. If you're independent, I'm going to do this, and I'm only going to help out anybody that's Dem. To me, that's the most stupidest thing that you could ever say. When you're an elected official, you're an elected official for everybody. You have to listen to your constituents, and then listening to your constituents, you can figure out which, and you're not going to please everybody. That's not going to happen. But in listening to your constituents, you can kind of figure out which direction you can go. That would kind of balance out everything to get everybody to agree or be at a happy medium. I'll say that. As a born again Christian, I'll admit some of the Democrats don't make it easy, but we got to do what is right for the people. And that's on both sides, Andy. It's on both sides. You have a lot of elected officials that are in it only for what they can get out of it or themselves. They have their own hidden agendas, and these are the people, regardless if they're regardless if they're Democrat, Republican, or Independent, that we do not need in office. You need people that are genuinely there, that care, that want to make the difference, that are looking to make a difference, not make it about them. Like I don't make it about me. As an elected official in the corporate village of Hempstead, I don't make it about myself. I make it about my constituents. How about you pause the bullshit, brothers? All right, you pig whatever, you can leave the page, because like I said, this is not what I'm doing here. All right? Are you a lawyer? No, I'm not an attorney. I'm not an attorney. But I'll try to answer any question you have to the best of my ability. And Democrats should not be afraid to ask for better. I'm a Democrat, and I'm never afraid to ask for better, and to be able to put my constituents in a better situation. I got 2 girls in Peru. Can you be put on child support? Yes, you can. I don't know about the laws there. What do you think about Kamala Harris' family owning slaves, even having a plantation in Jamaica named after them? No disrespect. I'll say this. Let me see here. Be politically correct. I could say everybody has a little bit of something in them. Like, okay, I'm African American. I'm African American. I've been told I have some Indian in my family, in my heritage. I have some, how can you say it? Some people from England in my downline, in my DNA. Africa in my DNA. England, Africa, and a couple other places I'd have to go and look. But when it comes down to it, I'm sure that there probably was a family member way back in the days, if I did some more research, that probably was a plantation owner. Because I say this to say this. There was sometimes, even as we know, or maybe you don't know, where some of the plantation owners would take certain female slaves, and let's keep it a buck, they raped them. Now, when they did this, back then there was no abortion and things of that nature. They raped the female. The female then had the baby, or the baby was born, and then that baby, instead of the baby being out in the field, that baby, or once that kid started growing up, stayed in the house. So, and then that baby also went and took later on the person's last name, or let's say the slave owner's last name. So, in that realm, is it possible that that could have been the situation under Vice President Harris? Yes, that's probably what happened with a lot of us. A lot of the family, our history, or our family from back then. It's nothing that we can do about it to change it. It's nothing that I can say I could be mad about. It is what it is. That's what happened back then. I wasn't even born. But those were things that happened in the past. Now, is it safe to say that that's the same thing that happened with Vice President Harris? More likely, yes than not. So, if that's the case, there's nothing that I can really say about that. So, like I said, again, I guess I'm not your usual elected, I'll say, I don't look at myself as being a politician. I really don't. Again, I'm not about feeding people a line of BS. When people come to me, my constituents come to me, I do my best to help them and to rectify the problem. More so now than not just sitting on my hands and sitting about, okay, what am I going to do? I go out there to correct the issue. And again, as an elected official, I do not make it about myself. I make it about my constituents. I'm born and raised where I live. I have family all around here. You know, as a kid, I grew up riding my bikes, my bikes and everything, delivering newspapers all around where I live. So, you know, when it comes down to that, I take me being an elected official here very serious, and I don't play with it. And again, I don't play political games. So with that being said, again, it doesn't matter if the person that comes to me is a Republican, a Democrat, an independent. If they come to me and they have a need, they need some help, whatever the case it is, I do my best to help that person. It doesn't, party affiliation does not matter. And you said you have a question here. Hold on. Democrats should be afraid to ask. No, we already got that one. So that's what I have to say on that. Again, it's been a pleasure to be on here with you guys. It's always a pleasure to be on here with you guys. And again, if there's something that I can do for anyone here, seriously, all jokes aside, no games. On a serious note, if there's something that I can do to help out in any capacity, where I may know somebody in your area that can help you, feel free to reach out, and I'll do what I can for you. And it's not like you have to give me anything for doing anything. I do what I do out of the kindness of my heart for people. So it's not like I'm looking to gain or get anything back from you. If anything, just keep me and my family in your prayers. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just keep me in your prayers. That's it. So again, with that being said, it is a pleasure to have been on here with you, to connect with you. I will again stay tuned for my podcast that I will be having on here, talking about different things, whether it be real estate, health, finances, everything. And we're gonna, some of it will be in the studios, then there will be some of it that will be out, out and about, just talking to people. You name it, we're gonna be discussing it. And again, I'm a big advocate on health. Thank you for your answers. To read up on her family and her mom and dad. Thank you very much for your being. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. Like I said, I really don't have enough information to, to say anything either way. Not when it comes down to that. And I'll say this, that certain things like that, she was she was a kid. She had nothing to do with it. If that be the case, or whatever went on in her family, I had nothing to do with what went on with my family in the past. And I'm an elected official, so if anybody could bring up my past and say, well, I have a family member that did X, Y, and Z, let's say 90 years ago, how would I know that? I wasn't even thought about. So, but I will look and read up on what you're saying here, Joe, and see what it is that, see if there's any credence to what you have to say. So again, I honestly don't think that's going to change my mind either way on what I do moving forward with a vote. I just know that that vote won't be for Trump, because again, nothing against him. I have my own reasons for not wanting to vote for Trump. But again, I'm not up here to bash anybody, or not even to bash ex-President Trump. You know, people see what he does, what he's about, and the things that he has done. Um, I'll say, like, to the exonerated five, that where he wanted to said that they should go and be sentenced to death when they didn't even rape that young lady in Central Park. And when they found out, when it was found out that they didn't do it, and they were, like I said, were all exonerated, there was nothing, there was no nothing in the paper anywhere or anything from Trump saying, I was wrong about what I said about these gentlemen at all. You know, so when it comes down to that, okay, I'm not a Trump fan at all. All right, Joe. But like I said, when it comes down to that, I believe that, like I said, when I speak for myself, when I'm wrong about something, Kevin will apologize. That's all I'm saying. I can say, you know what, I spoke out of turn, or I apologize for whatever, I was wrong. If that was the case, I don't see where he would even have the compassion to even do that. Because like I said, these five men were exonerated of all charges. And you got to think about the amount of time that they spent in jail for a crime that they didn't commit. Unjust. You have a nice compass on your shirt. You see that, huh? Yes, I am a third-degree Master Mason. St. Paul's Lodge 111, located in Brentwood in Suffolk County. So yes, I am a third-degree Master Mason. So I'll just leave that right there. And nice office. Up. This is actually not my office. This is actually my living room. I'm just in my living room. I just have some of my what do you call it? My certificates and other things on this one wall, and I'll be putting some other stuff on the other wall once I get to it. Or you can tell by the suit. Thank you. But again, yes, I'm a third-degree Master Mason, and there's a lot of things, when it comes down to that, it's all about making good men better. I'll say that. So. All right, somebody from Iran. Hello, Iran. How are you? Hope all is well. No, but see, where I'll say this, from where I am on the East Coast with my lodge, some people, because even my lapel pin, you would see that I'm Masonic, so I don't hide it. There are certain areas where, they don't really wear or let anybody know that they're Masonic. Some do, some don't. Where we are in New York, it's not frowned upon. So if I have on my jacket or whatever else that states that I am a brother, and I meet another brother, we greet accordingly. Okay, but again, that's your opinion. But all right. But again, like I said, I'm about to check off. I have been on here a little over 60 minutes. I have some other things that I need to do. But again, if there's anybody that needs some assistance with anything real estate related, please by all means reach out. I do a lot of relocation within real estate. I helped a lot of people move from one areas to the other. Besides residential, I do waterfront. I also do commercial real estate as well. So co-ops, condos, new builds, foreclosures, estate properties, which have been a good part of what I have done. A good amount of my last transactions, for whatever reason, have been estate properties. I do not know why, but I'll take them. But I do have people, attorneys and other people that help me out on that end and handle a lot of things regarding estate deals and foreclosures and everything else. So if there's something that I can do to help out in that regard, please, by all means, definitely reach out to me. Let me know. You can reach me by email at Kevin, Kevin, Boone, Boone, at kw.com. And with that being said, again, it's been a pleasure to be on here with you guys. I'll look forward to connecting with you again. It's been a pleasure chatting. Some carry corn pieces in their pocket. True indeed. So with that being said, again, it's been a pleasure. Now it's starting to pour. Hear the rain coming down. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but they said we are in for some storms. But anyway, with that being said, again, it's been a pleasure to be on here with you guys. An honor. Thank you. And look forward to connecting with anybody that's really looking to network. Like I said, I'm really big on networking, especially in different states. I'm going to be looking into investing with some people in some other properties out of state. I know somebody had mentioned doing some things in Texas that I'm going to be connecting with. One of my friends, and she's actually in Texas already, but I'm going to be hopefully sometime next year going down there with her and meeting up with some other people and doing some things down to some other states regarding real estate and some investment properties and things of that nature. So with that being said, you guys have a great evening. Again, if there's anything that I can do, reach out. With that being said, you guys have a great evening, and I'll chat with you later. Till then, have a good night.